Hi, this is Ben Ivey, the fulfillment artist. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to stop being a workaholic. Now, the reason I can do a video on this is yes, I have been a workaholic for a very long time. I pride myself in how I was previously a workaholic. I used to compare people as how many hours did you work last week? 40? Ha! I had a 55-hour week. And we sort of pride ourselves on how hard we work. It's kind of ridiculous. Now, when looking into being a workaholic and how many hours that you do in the week, if you do over 40 hours, right, you're going from like 100 miles an hour down to like 20 because your productivity just diminishes, right? And there's also loads of bad things about being a workaholic, but we don't really get to think about this, right? So let me just name a couple off the top of my head, right? You have no time to socialize and you have no friends. You don't really spend time with your partner or your family or those close to you. You damage your health. You get stressed. You never relax. You become a caffeine whore, where you just have so much caffeine all the time to keep yourself going. And then, I don't know, it's not good for it's not good for anything, really. You're like antsy, you get yourself feeling angry, you don't rest. And then you end up working really, really hard. And then what, 20 years down the timeline, once you've made lots of money, you then spend lots of money healing yourself and making yourself feel better, right? And I've done that. I worked really, really hard in San Francisco, then sort of ruined myself, got fat, like got all these different problems with me, and then I had to spend money on getting like a PT to train me for 6 months and do like a transformation, right? So being a workaholic is not the best idea, right? And you can be someone that loves their work, but also has that balance. And then you get so much more done, it's sustainable, you don't burn out. And burning out's a big one for workaholics when they do like loads and then none, and loads and then none. So how do we stop being a workaholic? Spend time with people that are the opposite, right? Spend time with people that aren't workaholics, people that can actually enjoy themselves and have fun. You know those people that you don't like because they don't know how to work hard? Those people, right? Now, I have a beautiful, wonderful girlfriend who definitely is not a workaholic. She teaches me how to have balance, right? And she's done an amazing job. And over the past sort of 2.5 years, I have become so much better, right? And get a friend, get a family member, and spend time with those people. Because when you spend time with them, you start to, oh crap, I don't have to work all the time. I can actually chill out. I can actually do these sorts of things. And it's amazing what happens to you. So start spending time with people that are very much the opposite. So what I'd say is maybe write down a few names now, right? Pause the video. I mean, you might as well, you're watching this. You clearly want to grow and you want to move forward in your life. You want to have impact, right? Write a few names of the people that have a lot of fun around you, right? And then you can learn of them to have fun and actually relax and then enjoy your life and not work so bloody hard. Next, have systems in place for your health. Really important. I wish I knew this earlier, right? Have systems. You go to the gym, you do your yoga, you've got your running, and that's blocked in the calendar, and you do that no matter how hard you're working. Done. And that is amazing. And yeah, okay, there will be times where you have to like overwork and you can't do that, and then you'll do it another day. But I'd say like 90% of the time, keep these systems there because it helps ground you. I know for myself, right? When I do exercise, it stimulates me so much more, right? Even going for a walk stimulates different parts of your brain. And most of us sit at a desk with like these sort of like monkeys, just like, right? So yeah, have systems in place for your health. It's really important, like whatever it is for you, whether it's running or yoga or swimming or, you know, martial arts, boxing, have those systems in place. Next, meditate. Meditation's really a really cool habit, right? Just sit there and just breathe for a bit. It just allows everything to sort of relax and chill. There's a quote, I can't remember who it's by, but they're saying if I've got a busy day, I meditate for 30 minutes, and a really busy day, I meditate for an hour, right? And that's kind of true. It's true. I don't know. I'd say for myself, I just put the systems in place. Whereas like as a minimum, I'm going to do this. Even if I've got a really busy day, I'm going to do that. And it just allows you to really center yourself. So allowing yourself that space where you're not constantly thinking and meditating is a really cool thing to do. There's loads of different types of meditation out there. I would say just do some breathing. Concentrate on your breath and do it. Like I'm not an avid meditator. I don't meditate a lot. But if I'm feeling myself getting overwhelmed, I'm doing all this stuff, and like I feel like I'm working too hard, meditating is a great way to just bring me back to center and make myself feel more grounded. Next, have one full day off a week. Right, one day, no work. And I swear, there are people that I work with, right? And I work with a lot of business owners. These guys don't stop. And it's so funny. I'm like, take a day off. Take a day off. And they're like, oh, no, I can't. I'm like, look at me. I'm not going to speak to you for the next month unless you take a day off. Tell me what the day is, right? And then they pick, like, I don't know, like a Monday or a Wednesday. And then I speak to these people. And they're like, wow, I feel amazing. I've been doing so, my mind is so clear. Everything's amazing. I should totally do this more often, right? And then you put systems in place to allow them to have a day off once a week. And it just refreshes you so much. You know, when you keep doing and doing and doing, and then you kind of like, you lose that passion, it's because you're not giving yourself that time off to sort of chill out and relax. So please have at least one full day off a week, right? Pick a Saturday or a Sunday or a Monday or whatever it is for you, but have that day and just don't do anything, right? Chill out, relax, and just allow yourself to really chill, and it will stop yourself sort of working far, far, far too hard. Next, track how much you work. Okay, this is something that I took up, I think it was last year or earlier this year. And basically I have an app, it's called Toggl, Toggl. And I just put it on when I start working. And then when I stop, I just turn it off, right? It's really easy. And then you can like schedule different projects that you work on, and you can just see overall how much you're working. And it brings a lot of clarity, because sometimes we're like, oh, I had a really busy week and I worked and I worked and I worked. And some people are like, oh, I worked for 6 hours. Did they really work for 6 hours? No, they worked for 3, then they went for a coffee, then they chilled out. And you actually see how much work, like actual work you do in the day. Roughly, I probably do about, maybe, I aim for about 6. Like sometimes I do more, sometimes less, but I aim for like 6 solid hours of work, where it's just no distractions, bam, done, right? And that's brilliant. So find out whatever it is that works for you, but I would say use Toggl maybe for a week or so and just see where you're spending your time. Add in like a couple of different things that you do and actually see how much you work. I think it will be very, very fascinating for you. Next, have a morning and evening routine, right? Have something in place to start and sort of finish up your day to really allow you to relax. Right? On this, you should probably have a start time and a stop time as well. That's important. But when you've got these morning and evening routines in place, it just allows you to feel so much more centered and do the things that allow you to feel emotionally grounded so that you can move forward in a way where you're not sort of out of balance, if that makes sense. Because it's easy for us to sort of do loads and then get out of balance in one area of our life and then be okay in another and then get out of balance in another. But the morning and evening routine sort of helps center everything, and you get so you prime yourself for a great start of the day, you end your day nicely. I'd say morning and evening routines are brilliant and a must. And don't you dare say that you're too busy for a morning and evening routine, because that's just no, right? No one's too busy. You're just putting time in different places. Next, schedule time with family and friends. Right, scheduling time with family and friends is so important. Most of us think we schedule our work and then we figure out all the other most important things in life around work. Don't do that, right? And it's going to vary, you know, month to month, week to week, but schedule in the time you're going to see your friends, right? Schedule in that time and actually have that time in place and spend more time with family and friends, right? It's one of the top 5 regrets of the dying, if you saw one of my posts previously, right? Not spending enough time with family and friends. So spend more time with family and friends. They bring so much joy, so much happiness, insights, connection, everything. So please do that. And the last thing, and probably the most important, it's funny, I feel like I'm saying that in a lot of my videos. I think I saved the best till last. So maybe in time people are just going to fast forward to the end. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll switch it. Maybe I'll put it in the middle next week. but anyway, we need to schedule fun time. Okay, so scheduling fun time is so important, because fun time is like the way in which you just enjoy yourself and have joy and happiness, right? What is it that makes you feel alive, like having a lot of fun? Like, is it playing football? Is it dancing? Is it singing? Is it playing an instrument? Like, whatever it is, do that and schedule that time in and actually really have fun whilst you do it without a care in the world and get into your flow. And it's so, so, so important. So please start doing that. So if you're watching this video and you got to the end, once again, have a look at these points, start to implement them. And once again, you can always come back to this video and say, okay, I still feel like I'm working too hard. What point do I need to influence, right? It's not like you when you're learning a language, someone says a sentence to you once and then you know it for life, right? Or they read a paragraph to you. Okay, you've got to learn and review and go back. Right? And it's the same with these videos, right? So you want to look at them, come back and say, okay, well, what else do I need to do? So with that said, thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you have a great day.